Now, I told you guys the action was coming soon, and it's here already. INTZ. They will be on the CT side as this is Team Divine's map pick. And hopefully they got a little bit more prowess on this second map than they did on Vertigo Boggs, because otherwise this will be a swift 2-0.
Indeed, it's a map that Divine historically have a good record on with their core. But I think that the lack of Curry will be a bit of a detriment to them. Not to mention the lack of team chemistry, but Curry loves this map. It's one of his playgrounds. But right now, Thief is in a great spot to open things up. Eventually gets the kill. That's going to cause rotations to come up while the rest of Divine are ready to explode onto B. But here comes SHZ. 1 kill, 2 kills. The bomb is down thanks to Cello. And it's all come crashing down for Divine on this pistol round. Nothing doing at all for the T side. And the NA squad getting walled out of the bomb site by everybody of INTZ. 1 more kill for Thief, but Cello will get a 3rd. And it will be that secured first round for INTZ. No bomb plant means no force for Divine. And a free 2nd round for INTZ.
Yeah, and these armor players took literally no damage box. This discount head armor, they're going to get upgraded rifles because of that, as well as the extra utility. They're off to a great start already. And to add on top of that, they denied the bomb plants. So really, Divine have nothing to work with here except Deagles and P250s, which will actually weaken their buy next round if they're unable to plant the bomb. And not only is this going to hurt them this round, but it might even hurt them the round after. Solid nade to start from Cello. And it's already off to a bad start here for Team Divine. Oh my god, that's a miliado.
Double Kobe and an MP9 kill, all within the span of a second. Brilliant work by Boggs yet again. Stellar. Last Alive will pick up 1 kill, still not able to recoup the money he spent on the Deagle. But he will not be granted that opportunity. Cello will add another 2 kills to his total, up to 5 already to start this off. But as you mentioned, the buy from Divine will be weakened severely thanks to that force buy. As we see here, they lack plenty of utility. Down to 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs, and that is it.
Man, that's actually really unfortunate. I feel like that hinders them quite a bit. Because this is a map that you typically need utility to kind of gain ground on, right? You need to smoke off front bathroom, you need to smoke off divider or molly it so you can clear out connector, clear out party, and all the forward areas. I'm actually kind of liking this call from Team Divine, just walking out long A, faking that you're running a default, but slowly but surely gaining ground by the second here towards long. Now mind you, INTZ's done kind of the same. They've walked into the water control. That's going to reinforce their A defenses.
Indeed it will. Fast rotation up is already in effect. Riku catches Cello with a nade out. Yell up close. Will go down as well. It's a double entry for Riku. A chance for Divine. But Bolts is still here. He's got the first. He knows Thief is long. And he's going to get the second. Looking for the 3rd elimination. Peeking around. Will meet nothing but an AK bullet to the face. That will be bombed down for Divine. Unless INTZ are up the stairs before anything can happen. The bomb will go down. Never mind, the bomb's crossing to truck. SHG catches it in rotation. It's a 2v2. A massive blunder for Divine that very well might cost them this round and the next round to follow.
This is so scary because SHZ and Shandy are actually completely ready for what's about to come. Shandy just holding to run in. The MP9 shot missed. That was an opportunity for him to claim a kill, but it won't matter. SHZ's got one in his hands. And Riku, he's going to force the ball. That's going to force him forward. But they're playing into his hand. He's down to the 1v1 now. A ring around the Rosie. And Riku, though, he's running out of time. Shandy, he's holding it, playing it down perfectly from behind the Optimus truck. And it will be the Brazilian side to claim the round after all with the bonus round of MP9s and Famas's Boggs. They've done it yet again. Denied the bomb plant. Kept their team in check. And Divine, that could have been their early momentum. That could have been their early win here.
Instead, it's a defeat. Sends them back to pistols and armor. I think they might have invested a little too heavily in this round to boot. We'll see how it all unfolds for Divine, but still won't have the best of buys in the next round. Unless they can get a significant amount of kills, a bomb down would be huge. As it stands, INTZ in full command of this series, not to mention with the map up.
Wait a second. It's starting to spiral out of control. Oh, that rifle's lost. Flashbang supports are coming in for bolts. That's gonna hold them back slightly, but he's peeking into an op. That should have been called. You don't peek these long range angles against the ops. That's not gonna work out too well. And Divine maintained the advantage here on what was mostly a full eco. They just pistols and armor.
SHZ has control of connector, but nobody's going to walk down for a second there. Divine were contemplating it. Instead, they'll work back to where Shand is. He shut them down in the last round of Vertigo. Looking to shut them down here, round 4 of Overpass. Nobody peeking in yet. There's a nade for Divine. No smokes. Takes peeks. Shand reveals his position. Thief gets up close and personal, gets the kill, goes straight for the plant. No more crossing with the bomb in the open. Smart move. And Riku holding the angle with the op towards Khan, takes out SHZ. Divine win the half buy. And you know, Roy, as you always say, you only get a certain amount of swing rounds per game. What you do with those rounds is critical. Can Divine build off of this?
Yeah, especially against a brute force of INTZ, right? You're not going to get them to make this kind of mistake many times in a best of 3, so you got to run with it. This is Team Divine's chance to break them fully, and they're weak, and this is a perfect time to do so. Just an M4 for Yell, pistols and armor for the remaining players, a few smokes to try to control the pace of Team Divine, but all signs pointing to an advantage here for Team Divine. Let's see if they can secure the bag.
That's a great kill for the only rifle on the INTZ side. Yell catches Thief, not clearing his angles. And it's a first pick for the CTs. Yell has an opportunity onto Stellar too. Is nobody still content to clear for Yell? I believe Riku has his knife out. On sight, Shand will fall, but Riku gets caught off guard. It's another for Yell, almost a third on the Stellar, who is somehow able to salvage it. The bomb back towards playground, party area. And 2 CTs are up Khan.
Wait.
The bomb at the feet of Bolts, and this is a massive blunder from Divine.
Wait, they just left the bomb there. That's really awkward, actually. They're so far away from getting it. They're going to lose so much time falling back to that bomb. And when they do, Both will be there ready for them. Robbie, he seems to be completely unaware of the fact that they could be here. And he's going to run out with his knife out. That's a free kill. That's an M4. Hello. Now it's an M4 armored up for Bolts now, who has control of the bomb. And look at Cello. He's waiting to pounce as well.
Down goes Dangle. And down goes Stellar. As it says, Z will land a nice deagle headshot.
Jesus.
Swing round. Went back to INTZ just as soon as Divine got momentum. They're going to go for a force here. It's going to be a rough one. AKs and whatever Dangle comes up with. Mac 10 util. Divine. They threw that round away. Sent it to the wayside. Now all that hard work on the half buy seems all for naught at this point.
Honestly, that was terribly played by Team Divine. If you're planning on going aggressive, just hold on to the bomb. They would have had such a better time had they just literally ran up long than what they did. They just completely destroyed them, and they left the gap as well. SHZ eliminates Thief and Water. Yell falls up on the second one. SHZ, hello. Keep the gun out. There's a gunfire happening. And it's going to be the swing here from everyone from INTZ. A 1-for-4 trade. They'll take that any day, any time. And Yell to close it off. 3 kills for him, 2 for SHZ. And INTZ have broken Team Divine once again and upgraded to 5-1.
A triple peak short, not something you see often. It works out extremely well for INTZ, catches Divine unawares, and Divine returned to the pistols, the way they got their only round so far of this map. But I think Yell's in a great spot to shut it down. 1 kill, 2 kills. Nothing else just yet. But Bolts is holding in Con. Close range against the pistols could be deadly. The CZ leading the charge. But Bolts will win that first duel, and it's a clean win. Doesn't worry about any damage taken. One thing to note, too, about INTZ's buy, they prioritized helmets against the pistols. Great presence of mind, great awareness. And it just shows why this team worked their way back into Pro League in such a dominant fashion over Riot Squad. Just a month ago.
Yeah, are INTZ back in Pro League?
Yes, they qualified for Pro League, taking out Riot Squad on LAN.
Nice. I was wondering about that. And Robbie is about to join the field agents, CIA operatives. Or actually, is it MI6? I think it's MI6. James Bond. But yeah, yes, INTZ, they're looking super strong. But Divine's back on the buy. And you know, oh, what?
Oof.
What just happened? What was that 1G?
It's a question mark, but INTZ seeming not to really mind it at all. They've gotten themselves a man advantage. Haven't taken a single point of damage. Make it a 2-man advantage for no damage. And Cello's going to go for more. Takes down the third. Thief last alive in a 1v3. He has the bomb, but what he doesn't have is the awareness that Shand is up close to that P9. Shand will crouch around, win that duel, upgrade to the op. And INTZ now have that Brazil score left.
Okay, can we talk about what happened to Bolt? He literally just... Oh, we do have Brazil. After all, it always makes its way at least once in a series, but... Bolts, what happened, buddy? He literally just stood in a Malian monster. But even then, INTZ, in my opinion, when INTZ begin to disrespect you is when the game becomes far too random to control. They just start to do things that don't really make much sense in the logical sense, right? They're just making intuition-based plays, confidence-based plays that are incredibly difficult to predict and foresee, right?
And that really does play into how INTZ love to play too. They love to play this in-your-face aggressive style that really leads itself to those intuition and confidence-based plays. They do have the tactical backing when they like to play it, but if they can, they'll punish you and just do whatever they want, absolutely aim duel you into the ground. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. We saw it with Bolts just, well, burning alive. And then everybody else in INTZ winning it essentially cleanly. Cello goes a little more aggressive than he could have. He could have won that clean, but instead, you know, he had a little fun with it. And now it's going to be a bomb walking up short into the crosshairs of SHC. Cello and Bolt will get 2 kills. Dangler and Robbie will get another couple, but it still is a man advantage, a double man advantage for INTZ. And Yell will scope down from heaven, rain death down onto Dangler, and pick up an 8th round for INTZ. Another buy from Divine, but I can't help but wonder if this series is already far gone and Divine are mentally out of it.
I feel like they are mentally out of it. These are mistakes that you don't often see from Team Divine, and I think the fact that they've had to use the stand-in for this match has already kind of destroyed their psyche from the get-go, and the fact that they got absolutely bodied in the first map is certainly not helping. Now they're getting bodied on the second map.
Yeah, this is their map pick too. So, of course, you can chalk Vertigo up to, well, INTZ's nuts on it and we don't play it. Overpass is a little more, okay, we're just getting bullied at this point. Flashed off, but dodges it. The peak is late. And there's the double kill from him. Takes a minimal amount of damage. SHZ walks through Monster, catches Stellar Watch and Connor Boost. And now it's a 3-man advantage for INTZ. And as you mentioned, they're just playing a complete disrespect style. For intuition. And that's where things get more difficult. They're already a good team. This is where they get unpredictable to top off their great aim.
Yeah, it's just they're everywhere, right? Like, you kill one player, you think that's it. Nope, there's a flank coming in. This guy's already pushed through Monster. This guy's not pushing in Connector. It's like, you get rid of one, and then suddenly it's a Hydra, and there's 3 other people you got to deal with. It's so hard to deal with. And I know people in chat are probably laughing and thinking that Divine is terrible. I assure you, they're not a bad team. They're a pretty solid team. It's just INTZ's have multiple steps ahead right now in how they're playing and approaching this game.
INTZ is on the middle level. The way these guys can play, they have multiple different heads, as you said. Not just in their own play style, but also in how they've been playing these rounds, but also in their play styles. They can play multiple different types of Counter-Strike and all play to its fullest potential. Like, we've seen multiple different INTZs here. We've seen structure on Vertigo. We've seen just raw firepower. We've seen unpredictability. And we're probably going to mix of both on their T side here, unless it gets completely out of control. There's just nothing to do. As HC peeks with the flashbang, gets a free kill. First pick goes the way of INTZ. And look at the positioning from the rest of their players. Look at the minimap. Shan already pushed up to play party. You have Bolts and Con. They know it's not going to be A. They know it's going to be B. And Divine, it also begs the question of how much not having Curry has affected the mentality of Divine as well. Because there was a lot of uncharacteristic errors from this team. SHG gets another kill, but yeah, we'll be there. Cello with one more.
no hope in that 1v4. He's out in the open, and there's 4 players around him. And it is INTZ looking absolutely unstoppable right now. The 10-1 lead. Just pure domination here from the INTZ side. Intrepidas, they're doing quite well. Now it's Team Divine who are now just all over the place, Boggs. They got Thief, who's thought they're not buying. He bought a Deagle armor. Riku has a weapon, but no utility. Robbie's bought a P90. Stellar, of course, on the Galil, sacrificing a little. And Dangle's on the op. And these are tough times for Divine, Boggs. I think mentally they're checked out. It feels like it, at least.
Yeah, that I think is also part of what makes a good player versus a great player, is not checking out mentally and playing to your best in every single game possible. Doesn't matter the scoreline, you always give it your all. And not to say that Divine aren't, but they're not aware as much as they would be otherwise. They're not making decisions that they would otherwise be making if they had their full focus on the match. So I think that's going to be a lesson for them, is to hold their mentality, hold their focus, regardless of these situations that are out of your control, and do the best with what you got. You got to play the hand that you're dealt, and do what you can with it. Right now, Yell's going to be holding some dice, gets one, gets mowed down by a P90, as Cello will hold from bathrooms, gets another kill and falls away, waiting for his rotations to come in. Shan and SHZ get the kills, and Stellar on 10 HP should be going down in the meantime. 11-1 now for INTZ. Not quite 11-11, but you can still make a wish if you're Divine and hope for a better turnaround in the next round.
Or the next season at this point.
Right you are. Stellar able to cap one before Shan puts him to bed. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a closer series than it's turned out to be. I thought Overpass was going to go a lot closer. I thought it was going to be probably like a 16-12, 16-13 scoreline. Not a blowout for INTZ. I mean, this Divine Core took down Furia at their prime 16-8 on this map.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is, not only just Divine's team performances, but INTZ hasn't really been as consistent lately as they normally have been. They haven't really been playing to their peak level, right? But this is peak in INTZ. It seems like they're just unpenetrable. Everything is working. Everything is flowing. And they're doing a fantastic job holding this back. Once again, 4 players alive on a full gun round. Or excuse me, that wasn't quite a full gun round. That was the half bite. Now it's a full gun round. It's 12-1.
Kriegs across the board for Divine. The op on Dangler once again. Seems that he's been taking over that role from Riku, who is the normal primary op from Divine. Of course, things change with stand-ins in the lineup. Stellar gets the Molotov out to hold Yell at bay. Good Molotov, as surely Yell would have had a decent chance to land the first pick. But I think something too for Divine, they've been lacking a lot of the mobility towards the middle. They've been getting pushed in early. This gives them an opportunity with a kill by Stellar. However, Shan, that's a dry peek into Condor, and it's a great kill.
1 for 1. Good for 1. Brings back the advantage at least for his team. He's taking sustained damage. Okay, 55 seconds left on the clock. And this was shaping up to be an ace split here from Team Divine. The problem is, the bomb is by itself inside bathrooms. And the other problem is, there's 2 players here.
Even if Riku kills Cello, is sure to have the trade, but the timing goes the way of Bolts. It's a free kill, the bomb down, rotations coming up, 37 seconds for 4 kills, at least 3 kills and a bomb plant for Divine, and it's not going to start off well as Dangler falls to Shan, who swings out one more time and sprays down Robbie to boot. 13-1. Not one player in Divine has reached double digits, right?
Yeah, that's... Are we allowed to stream this kind of content on Broadcast Boggs?
No.
Well,
I think we might have to be talking to somebody.
Alright, let's move on to Pornhub for our remaining of this match. For now, it is going to be INTZ with him. Weapons and CT side of weapons, but Dangler's looking, he's having none of this one. Especially not my jokes.
Maybe Dangler needs to pick up the rifle instead of the op, because he's just doubled down, gotten the B side open. And now INTZ have to come on the rotate. Yell almost catches off Robbie exposed, but now it's Stellar's turn to peek, and Yell will punish. In the meantime, Riku eliminated Bolt, and Robbie plucks Yell out of the air, leaving Shan in a 1v3 coming in on the flank through Monster. Shan's been good. He's been great. But can he be exceptional in this 1v3?
They did it, Boggs. They got around. They planted the bomb. They have completed the objective.
By the way, that was only the second bomb plant that Divine had in the entire half.
This is a GG. I'm calling it. Divine wins the second map off that second round.
16-13 scoreline incoming.
If this is a 16-13, I'm posting a video tomorrow on Twitter of me doing 5,000 squats in a row. You guys,
Bro, I know your legs are strong. I don't know if your body could handle 5,000 squats.
Clip this, chat. If Divine comes back 16-13, I'm doing it. 5,000 squats in a row, no break.
What about water?
No break.
Oh, thief. Dirty pick onto SHZ. First kill goes the way of Divine. Not quite a second yet. Cello will get the entry, but in the meantime, Dangler has eliminated Shan. The flashes have faded, and now Robbie, Stellar and Robbie peek in, annihilate the offense of INTZ, and Team Divine pick up the pistol. I hope we clipped it, because right now Divine's starting to work their way back in on the CT side of Overpass.
I'm shaking in my chair. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see how it goes though. INTZ, they're gonna go for the Deagles, the Brazilian Deagles. Boggs, they're nothing to scoff at. You gotta respect it. Let's see if they've got something up their sleeve. But you know what? If Divine wins this round and then next gun round and maybe the gun round after that, I'll actually begin to become nervous. But for now, yeah, restored my faith in this line. Okay, I like it. I like that they're farming on these eco rounds, Boggs. This is a good way to regain their confidence and their faith in themselves.
Indeed it is. And it's something to note too that the last time INTZ they won on average 5 eco rounds per match. So to see Divine shut it down in a clean fashion is a good sign that they're still somewhat mentally here, and there's still a chance for Divine. Because INTZ are extremely good on these minimal purchases, these pistol buys. But here comes the big test for Divine, the AKs of INTZ. The one thing to note, look at the utility from the Brazilians.
Yeah,
There's
zero.
Just about none.
Yeah, literally almost none. There's 2 players that have nothing, not even a flash, not even a decoy. Just a flash for Shandy, a smoke for both that has just been used up towards water. And now all they're left with is a single flash to enter sight with a single maul. Dangle and Con, a 1-for-1 trade. Still favoring INTZ, especially considering the amount of control that kill's gotten them towards connector and pushed back the A defender.
Things will stall for the meantime as INTZ reposition back up towards A. The bomb out of top of Khan. One up short. One down for Riku. Not able to flick around onto SHZ. So again, the trades favor the T's, as now they may decide to work their way down to B. However, a decision yet to be made. Cello could catch out Robbie, and he does. That's the advantage now for INTZ. The bomb should be heading over to A, but SAG will not be able to catch off any rotations as Stellar is making his way towards green. Wait, no. They've made noise. The bomb's heading back to B. Surely this is not going to walk into the stack.
They just might with 40 seconds. I like the reposition towards Monster, though. Thief. He has to play this perfectly, I feel. If he can get at least one here to open up for Stellar, that might be problematic. But actually, Stellar gets eliminated on the cross. And it's going to be Cello, along with Balls to close off the round. And INTZ, they move up to 14. The Mula, it's gone for Divine. They got no bag. They got no bread. Only begging, Boggs. Hoping for some sort of miracle in this round. Otherwise, it is done and dusted.
Done and dusted indeed. Just like all of our dreams of seeing you do 5,000 squats in a row. The boost and con yields nothing. They have information that somebody's up short, but will that information yield more than just damage dealt, if not deaths, to INTZ, who have far superior weaponry than the CT side now? There's a D that's 5-7. No utility. One kill that's traded, but in the meantime, Bolts takes out Dangler. Bolts coming in for Riku's kill now, and it's a 4v2 for INTZ. Looking at a 15-4 scoreline. Very much the same as what we saw on Vertigo. An absolutely resounding performance from INTZ, as Thief only able to get one before it's down to Robbie in a 1v3. MP9 to boot. Young Robbie getting watched by Bolts. I don't think there's much of a chance for him.
Yeah, not only that, but Bolts is holding the rotate in, which pretty much means this round is impossible. I think Robbie's already maybe considering the save. That might be literally the only weapon they have, and that's only an MP9 Boggs. That's surely not going to solve the problems that they have right now. And I think Team Divine, they've solved the girl problem, but they got 99 other problems, Boggs.
99 other problems, such as a lack of doing those 100 points of damage. It will be the 15th for INTZ. Huh. Cello had a nice little smoke to heaven off the top of the corrugated metal on B site. But it will again be that 15th round. Divine, no more money once again. Their loss bonus will get them $1,900 in the bank, and I don't think that's enough for anybody to buy and put up a significant fight. We'll see Robbie on the FAMAS, Deagle for Riku, Thief and Stellar. What will they purchase? MP9 and another Deagle up against the full force of INTZ. One last stand for Divine.
Wait, have Divine broken double digits with both of their games as rounds combined?
Negative. They're at 9 rounds.
They had 5 in the round before, in the map before, right?
Yep.
Hi, Divine, I believe in you. A new goal has been set.
Get 10 rounds over 2 maps. Let's go, boys.
Tangle, 5. So far, and he gets decapitated in the process as well, and SHZ punishes Riku's aggression towards Long A. Not only have they lost their connector player, but they've also lost their A player, which has their B players scattering to figure out what they want to decide. And I'm not liking the split up here. I feel like they need to make some sort of aggressive... They need to do something. They can't just sit stationary here.
I feel like a gamble stack might be their best option. Get somebody aggressive. Thief. It's tagged down low, peeking down Monster. That's going to be false information. As the bomb's working out long, it'll definitely end up unless INTZ can secure the B site. Robbie's still here, but now most of the Brazilian squad are rotating back to A. And up long, Stellar might just get aggressive, but he should be met with nothing but Cello's bullet. So it will be the op of Yell. Stellar was able to take out SHZ. That's the bomb spotted. The rotation's coming up to A. But will it be enough? I don't think so. Divine will need intervention from above to pick this one up. Now it's Robbie in a 1v4. No kit, no utility, and a fleeting dream. He spotted Yell. That's all he has. The shot! And gets met by a great shot from Cello. And that's INTZ moving on to the next round here at Winners League. Commiserations to Divine. Congratulations to INTZ. And what a performance from them. 16-5, 16-4.
Yeah, those are dominant score lines. Wow. I mean, okay. Vertigo, I saw that one coming. I could foresee a pretty dominant performance from INTZ, but Overpass, I really thought there was a fighting chance there for Team Divine, but it seems like their momentum from the first map never quite stopped moving into the second map, and Intrepidas, after all, they will crush it. They will move on to the next round. But unfortunately, that Swift 2-0 has concluded our action for the night. My name is Strong Legs, your host as always. This fellow is right here is Boggs, so please follow him down below on his socials, and mine is down here below. And of course, follow our producer and observer, Melanie. She does a fantastic job observing and producing the show. And if you're in the market for some skins, for some terabytes to hold all your anime needs, as well as your frag highlights to fill your entire day with entertainment, make sure to follow our socials: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'll be doing some giveaways, as well as check out the win.gg website. It has a lot of cool information on it. But for now, we are out of here. We'll be in tomorrow bright and early with some EU action in about 12 hours. I'm not sure what time zones everyone's in here right now, but for now, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow for some more action. Good night, and take it easy, everybody.